I made an Asmongold Soulslike game. Oh my. I don't know what to expect right now. At all.
Hello friends, in this video I'm gonna show you how I went from this Unreal Engine 5 template to this fully playable Dark Souls game in only
What?
2 weeks. So over the winter holidays I decided to do something productive with my life. I took this Udemy course into how to make a Souls-like game in Unreal Engine 5. So we got to work. Unreal Engine 5 comes with this third-person template out of the box.
Sure.
So that's 10% of the game already done.
Okay,
Job well
easy.
done on the first day. Next, we gave our character a sword, and we
Yeah.
made him able to draw the weapon,
Pulls
get
it
ready
out
for
of his
combat.
dick. Yeah.
And we also made this interact system where when you click the interact button, it creates the sphere around the character. And if the sphere collides with an interactable object, you interact with the object, and in this case, it gives you the weapon, and we can even attack. And now that our character has a weapon, it was time to make a hit detection system. This is when you attack with a sword, it creates these volumes where the sword is, and if these volumes collide with an enemy, it will apply damage.
Yeah.
And this is how tracing is usually done in games. Next, since this is a Dark Souls
So basically, whenever I'm playing one of those dog shit games, it's because this like little array of green and red dicks is in the wrong spot. I see, I see.
game, we really wanted to have a dodge
I
mechanic.
knew it.
So we made this roll system.
Okay.
And I realized that you can actually kind of spam this and go into a pure goblin
Like Vort of the Boreal Valley. Yeah.
mode, which looks really good for what we're gonna do later. But we had to patch that because it might be a little bit too OP. And at this point,
Sure.
we had a pretty decent combat system with multiple attacks. We had a spin attack that we could spam for some reason. We're gonna fix that in a little bit. But all of our attacks are a little bit hard to aim, so we made this targeting system. So now whenever you press tab, you scan the area, and the first enemy it hits, it locks onto it. And
Sure.
our combat was looking pretty good. We had a lock-on system, a bunch of attacks, a bunch of combos. We could sprint, we could jump, we could roll, we could dodge, we could do a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
We need some enemies. So we made this AI that patrols around. They don't really care about me, which would make the game very, very easy. So we made the AI able to chase us. AI will see us, they will chase us, but they don't do anything. They just run at you, so it makes it even easier to kill them.
Ooh, jump
so we gotta
attack.
give them a little dose of freedom. And there you go, the AI is now armed and dangerous. Still not a match for a professional gamer like myself. So it was time to make a boss. You can tell this is the boss because he has a lot of HP and also because he's red. He has some extra attacks
The big HP bar. Yeah, that's what bosses have.
as well, and he's no pushover. Suddenly, I'm not a god gamer anymore. Normally, this is the point where we nerf it to the ground.
Yeah.
But instead of nerfing things, I decided to just buff the player instead. So we gave the player this ability to actually block with the shield. So now whenever you hold right click, you will block the attack. However, every action you do will consume your stamina. So you can't really just
It's a green
block
bar.
forever. And at this point, we've been working on this for about a week. And the Udemy course was over. So from here on out, we kind of freestyled it. And the first
So
thing
I guess like all of these MMOs just take like one course on how to make a Unreal 5 MMO, and then they just put all of the assets together, and then they just hope that somebody reacts to the video and blows the game up for whenever it comes out. Is that how game development works now, guys? Is that it?
do on my own was change the main character, the protagonist of the game. And this wasn't very hard to figure out. I need to leech to get some views on this video. So I decided to go with the one true king, Asmongold. Now,
Oh my, this fucking guy. I remember this. Oh god, I fucking remember this video. God. Oh shit. Okay, here we go.
I really suck at modeling. Luckily, we live in the future and I have this add-on in Blender called Face Builder.
Oh Jesus. Oh fucking god, bro. These are the pictures of me on Google. Wow. There it is.
And Face Builder allows you to create very realistic faces just using pictures.
Wait, what?
As you can see, it's not exactly super complicated. You just drag these
What
points
the
around
fuck?
to match the shape of your subject. And after about 20 minutes of intense face modeling, I thought that's enough time dedicated to this. I got kind of bored.
Bro, I look like, you know, like whenever somebody makes an Elden Ring character and they just decide to go wild. That's kind of how I look.
So, it was time to see what we got. There we go.
Bro. I look like an actual fucking ghoul. Oh my god. This is crazy. Like, I don't even know what to say.
So, that's Asmongold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm seeing it again.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's okay, alright? I know it looks a little weird.
That's me?
But it's fine, because once we
Oh.
give him the skin...
Oh, God. Oh, God, bro. What? Oh, God, bro. This is just... It's so... No. It's so bad. The hair. Asmongold if he was a Resident Evil character? This is just... Oh, no. Look at my hair. Look... Oh, my God.
Listen, it's not perfect, but it's fine. Because this was going to be the base. The base for the metahuman.
Okay,
Metahuman
okay.
is another free tool from Epic Games.
They
and this one's
premiered
insane.
this recently.
It allows you to create very realistic humans. So
Oh,
we put the
no.
Asmongold's face in there,
Oh,
we process the
no.
information, and
Oh.
this is what we got.
Jesus, that is bad. Oh my God. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, the temptation was very high here with the hair. I had a...
This is just fucked up, guys. Like, this is fucked up, guys.
moral existential dilemma, but I figured
Oh my God.
this looks more like Asmongold overall,
So
so we went with this.
that's decent.
And I think, yeah, listen, considering what we started with,
too many teeth.
this is great.
Too many teeth, but overall, yeah, that's about accurate. I mean, I think this is okay, right? I mean, I would say this is, I mean, he's relatively generous with the hair, very generous with the teeth. Yeah, this is pretty good, guys.
So there's your boy. He's in the game. He's
Oh
fighting
my-
the boss, and it looks great. Isham.
Oh my God.
Next, I worked on some enemies. I got these goblin pack from
Goblin
the marketplace
warrior,
for free.
okay.
They have animations. They look great. It fit perfectly.
Yeah.
And speaking of goblins, if you guys remember earlier when we did the roll, now that we have the character, I decided to bring it back, and it looks terrifying. That is a thing of nightmares. Yeah, we decided not to keep that because it was still gonna be a little bit too
What the fuck?
OP. We're also not trying to make a horror game here.
What the
And
fuck?
plus, that kind of feature would probably fit better for a different character in the future.
Oh, no. Oh my God. This is really something, boys. This is really something special.
Sure. So now it was time to work a little bit on the boss enemy.
Yeah.
The boss is just a standard mannequin, but we wanted to make
Ooh.
a true antagonist for Asmongold to defeat.
Okay. Who is it? No.
And now that the main gameplay was out of the way, it was time to work on the
No.
actual level. And for this, I wanted to make an accurate representation of Asmongold's house.
All right, here we go.
And I'm not gonna lie, this felt really weird to do. It felt like an actual stalker
Yeah.
watching this video of Asmongold's lair and trying to replicate
Uh-huh.
his house as best as I can. It took a lot of time.
Oh my, guys. This is like an area in Bloodborne. I mean, really, like, this is crazy. Like, this could be straight out of, like, one of these, like, horror movies. And wait, so this is the way people see my house? Yeah, it's the house from Resident Evil 7? I don't know.
A lot of time and a lot of research, actually. I had to like go from different angles and try to map it out. Kind of weird.
Sure,
we got it done.
This is pretty decent.
I think it's a beautiful house, and I know it's...
Oh, this is my room? Wait, this is actually... I mean, it's not totally wrong, right?
It's not a perfect replica, but it's close enough, and we had to make a bit of a bigger space.
I was doing that the other day.
Initially, I wanted to have like a big neighborhood, and he just fights things through the neighborhood. But then I realized, wait a minute, Asmongold probably has some juicy content in his basement. That's probably where the OTK meetings are held, of course. So I got to work, and I made this massive, realistic underground dungeon.
Wait, so it actually, so I'm now part of the Bloodborne universe.
With a bunch of lights,
holy
and
shit,
fog and props everywhere. And of course, I'm just kidding. I paid $50 on the marketplace, and I just downloaded it.
And you want to see? Here's the truth, guys. They do it because it works. Pog. Oh my God! Secret tunnel. Wow! Look at that! It's so awesome. Look how many people saw that and immediately got super excited for it.
I just slap it in there.
Yep.
I put the house in there, and Dark Souls game is done. It's $50, easy clap. And for a little bit of extra flair, I wanted to make some objects actually blow up when you hit them with your sword. So I made this bench just straight up explode. It looked great.
Like McConnell's bench.
It was awesome. The boss was super scary when he just charges at you and blows the benches up. And next, I hid a bunch of Dr. Peppers throughout the map because I figured this would be an appropriate health pot for Asmongold. And the goal of the game is simple. You need to get to the basement via a very fancy elevator, of course. You get to the basement, and you gotta fight the big bad boss. I don't know exactly like what the story is beyond that, but I do know that Asmongold needed a friend in the basement, so I did the face thing again for
Esfand.
So I did the exact same workflow with Esfand.
Wait, it's Esfand! Oh my God! Look at him.
Blender. I made a quick face. I put him in Unreal.
Oh my fucking! This is
Engine and made a meta-human. The meta-human, yeah, that's Esfand.
Yeah, you know.
It's really hard to find a haircut like Esfand's, so I mean, I did my best with what I had. I made him into a true Giga Chad. And Esfand's role was to basically be a target dummy for the player to kind of learn how to use their abilities.
Wait, what?
You will find him in the basement, and you just beat the shit out of him because he is super tanky. Esfand literally has 1,000 times more HP than the boss, so he can take it, no problem.
Bro.
So with that done, I thought the game was ready. The combat felt good.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
But I found the gameplay to be a little bit too repetitive. The boss just has a bunch of HP, and it takes a while to just grind through it. But I wanted a little bit more from this AAA game. So we decided to make a second phase for the boss. That's right, this boss is
oh no, is he gonna turn into a goblin?
Transformation. And I thought it would be really sick if I could take this skeleton in the middle of the room and make that the boss.
That would be very cool.
The problem is, this skeleton is just a static mesh, meaning it has no... The skeleton has no skeleton, so you can't animate it. It's just a static mesh on the chair. But of course, we can fix that. So we took the skeleton, we dragged him into Blender, removed the chair, try to put a skeleton inside the skeleton so we can animate the skeleton. Which after it took a while. Okay, I'm
that's pretty fucking good, man. That's impressive.
At this, but we got it done, and it does work. So we have a skeleton with a skeleton that is now the final phase of the final boss. When the boss reaches half HP, he will transform into this monster giant skeleton from the throne. There is a problem with that, however. The skeleton being so big, his normal boss abilities just won't hit me anymore. Remember how the tracing works on the sword? Well, his sword is too high up and it just doesn't hit me, whereas I can just stab his feet over and over again. Not exactly a very dangerous second phase. So to fix that, I just got new animations for the skeleton. Well, I got one animation where he would stomp the ground. And I feel like I could have explored this a bit more and just gotten more animations, just to look up or maybe make my own. but it would have been like too much of a time investment for this 2-week project. So instead, I just decided to make the skeleton small again. However, this skeleton is way stronger than the first phase of the boss. He is immune to hit pushback, and he has more extra attacks, and he does insane damage. So I never managed to beat him. Surely a god gamer will be able to defeat the boss. He's not
Oh my fucking god. This is amazing.
super complicated, but he's very
And this is
punishing.
made in
He
2
slaps
weeks?
hard. And one last thing we had to do is make an actual transformation sequence, like a phase
Holy
2
shit.
cinematic. And that was my first time working with Sequencer, which is the cinematic part of Unreal Engine.
Oh my god.
It's pretty straightforward. Luckily, metahumans are pretty easy to animate.
And
just
that's
using your
Bobby?
phone. And before we wrap it up, since this is a AAA quality studio, of course we added some settings to the game. There's no settings to actually change your keybinds, and also no controller support. Save that for a different patch
That's for the
or something.
DLC.
But that was it. The game was now ready. It was cooked. There's a link in the video description if you guys want to try it out. It's completely free, of course. There's going to be a link to a Google Drive. You can try it out. Good luck defeating the final boss. I never managed to defeat him. I don't even know if the end game works. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.
He turns into an... Wait, was that what I think it was?
See you in the next one. Peace.
Okay. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I will have to play this. I have to get it downloaded and everything. He said he had it on like a Google thing. Let me link it to you guys. This is fucking amazing. Oh my god. Like, Ann Bonny was a shadow priest. He used to make WoW videos, and now he's doing this? This is insane. Look at that. There's the video. If he did this in 2 weeks, like, oh my god. I'm gonna play this. I am. I'm gonna do it. Oh my fucking god. It's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try it out, man. It's not hard to make games. Well, then why is all the developers talking about how hard it is? Because it's gotta be hard, right? Like, how is it not hard if all of the developers keep talking about how hard it is? I mean, shit, man. I feel like it's pretty hard. It's gotta be. It's a pre-built game. Yeah, I mean, there it is. But anyway, like, this is fucking hilarious, man. I just... This shit did me dirty. Like, I'm gonna be like, this is some fucking bullshit, okay? But overall, I would say, you know, after they get it all working and everything, this is not awful, okay? It's not awful. I'm relatively impressed. I'm gonna be honest. I am. And that's some GoldenEye shit. Yeah, I guess so. I'm Korean Jesus. Well, maybe so. Does he love their jobs? Probably make it hell for them with deadlines. Maybe that's it. Holy fucking shit, man. An Asmongold Soulslike game. I cannot believe this. Let me link you guys a video again. This is so good. I love this.